Astv. Gout is a chronic disabling disease associated with the inability to fully remove uric acid from the body and the accumulation of its salt, sodium urates, which forms cones of all sizes, called tophaces, gouty nodes. When such tophaces are located in the periarticular tissues, there is a blockage of joint function in Fig. 1. You can see tophaces in the area of the joints of the hand, which do not allow both the fingers and the hand itself to bend. And here are huge tophaces in the area of the elbow joint. This is a gouty elbow with huge tophouse nodes. Of course, movements in such an elbow joint are severely limited. Gout affects mostly men, but women rarely suffer. The ratio between men and women equals 9:1. It is believed that the first sign of possible gout is an increase in the level of uric acid in the blood above the norm of Claude Bernard's law. Therefore, the critical level of uric acid in men is its concentration of 0.40 mol/L, and in women 0.36 mol/L. The causes of gout have not yet been precisely determined. Most of all, minds are inclined to the nutritional factor, according to which overeating foods rich in purines, abuse of fatty foods, and alcohol block the kidneys from excreting uric acid itself and its sodium salts, urates, which are deposited in the periarticular tissues, forming nodules. By the way, the kidneys also suffer from this. In short, the primary application points target organs of gout are the joints and kidneys. The first clinical manifestation of the disease is an attack of acute arthritis. More than half of the cases of such arthritis affect the metatarsophyllangeal joint of the first finger thumb feet, somewhere up to 70% of all cases of the disease. Hence the name, which in Greek means foot trap podos, foot aggro trap. An attack of gout develops either spontaneously or is provoked by a large amount of meat food, alcoholic excess, nervous stress, prolonged walking. The onset is sudden, usually at night, high intensity of pain, inflammation and swelling of the finger, reverse development in 3710 days. There is a high temperature, which rarely lasts more than a day. Allopurinol is used in the treatment, which does not remove the cause, but helps to reduce purines, and therefore uric acid in the blood, as well as drugs based on colchicine poison. Of the anti-inflammatory painkillers, indomethacin and butadiene are used. And, of course, the main therapeutic method is dietary nutrition, excluding meat and fatty foods, prohibiting alcohol. It is necessary to avoid stressful factors acting on the body. Approximate recommendations for Dr. Shukian 1983, who recommends excluding products containing 150 mg of purines per 100 grams of product. Strong meat extracts and soups, meat of young animals, young lamb, veal, beef insides, liver, kidneys, lungs, sardines, herring, mackerel. Limit the number of products which contain 50 to 100 mg of purines per 100 grams of product. Beef, lamb, poultry, meat, ham, peas, beans, cauliflower, radishes. Meat and fish are allowed to be consumed 2 to 3 times a week for 100 to 150 grams in boiled form. Since, during cooking 50% of purines pass into broth. Regarding my personal opinion, I consider the cause of gout, like the vast majority of diseases, to be the aging of our body and its inability to eliminate excess acids, in particular uric acid. I consider the shortage of hydrogen ions to be the initial moment of this tragedy. Gout compensates for this deficiency by salt formation with sodium, which results in free hydrogen ions, protons, and urate salts. The same can be attributed to cholelithiasis, when hydrogen deficiency is compensated by salt formation between bilirubin dibasic acid and calcium. In short, a shortage of easily excreted hydrogen donors leads to similar diseases. These are the realities of gout. And, of course, Such patients should be completely excluded from TAS. And in the impending winter period, such patients have a chance to slow down the further development of gout by getting remission. In winter, there will be hydrogen ions, and kidney function will get better if you don't interfere with all this. Biohitham. Read article No 80 again. Have a healthy longevity to everyone.